Well, yeah.
Now let's kill him.
Oh! Rip the cleaning drone. Rip the cleaning drone.
Actually, it's too powerful.
Oh my god, it's power overwhelming. There's only one thing.
Yeah, rip the cleaning drone, guys. Wow, now I can't even kill it.
Cannot be destroyed by the sun.
Wow. Quality gameplay, guys.
Well,
Quality
you know,
gameplay.
Too powerful.
You better ride the cleaning drone then.
All right, let's get on it.
Oh, like the cats on a Roomba kind of thing? Can you actually do that?
Oh, it can push me.
Oh my god, that's exactly.
That's great gameplay, guys.
Exactly. All right.
One that's riding around and spots
Poor
the other
mom.
one.
Yeah,
All right, so her ultimate is out. We are just.
that doesn't look.
Can you cast her other abilities while she's doing this? I'm guessing not,
I
but
mean,
yeah.
The solar flares are kind of slinging around.
Holy, oh my god, that guy just disintegrated.
I love that the cleaning
Oh, and it leaves behind some
So you'll see
flames.
Let's just. Oh, hello there.
Oh, that's cool.
So I can send my little self and then go in with a melee.
Yeah, that better scale with range, by the way, that ability. Like, make it so you can, like, just mess around and then press your 2 to go somewhere else on the map. Because I like that idea.
Take a speed buff because why not? And again, you wouldn't typically tactically place all three at the same time here. You could if you wanted to grab them all right away, for your friends, but Okay.
For a friend.
I don't want to hit that trap, so I'm gonna have to slide.
Yeah, nice.
And we have new a gas barrel.
pH gas barrel.
I mean, I'm well aware it's press 4 to win, and I'm sure they can probably change that.
Anything pH cannot be destroyed by the sun.
All right, let's confirm this hypothesis.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. The sun is too weak.
Can't destroy a barrel.
What is happening? That doesn't make any sense.
So send her off, summon a reservoir maybe, get a little...
Her teleport will be actually really good for this tile set because there's some traversal things that will make...
Yeah.
That teleport will
can
make
you-
things like a little easier
What do you
for
want me
you.
to do with the teleport?
Just kind of want you to slow down and look at the environment.
Oh,
but
yeah,
That's
sure.
fine, that's fine, it's fine.
No, we'll
That's fine.
go back to my little...
Slow rotations, you know?
No, more hummingbird.
More hummingbird rotations. Send her away. You want her to go light up the room? She's like a little wisp. She is a wisp light. She's lighting up the room for me so I can see ahead. If we did a no light level, she'd be very useful, you know.
Yeah, we're gonna do one of those.
Yeah?
Runs really fast.
Runs really fast.
Perfect. Get all my reservoirs here so I can get all my buffs.
All right, cool.
Am I allowed to leave now?
Oh, it's so good looking.
I'm going faster now because I have my...
You have that.
This set looks
Yeah.
so cool.
So you can see my blue wisp buff is CCing him, so we can just take him out.
Headshot. Somersault.
And send my wisp that way.
Oh, and jump into it.
Jump
There
into
you
it.
go.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. That's,
That'll take some practice, I think,
It
which
will.
is fun, yeah.
A little bit of a skill element there. I can teleport to that. See this guy? Get
how
him.
was the last one?
Yeah, I mean, her 4 might be the only concern I have, just because you press 4 and you do things, and that's it.
Yeah. So you can see it going.
It should have at least some sort of use.
Cast it again.
I mean, I like the concept, it's just you're using the sun to kill everything,
You do have the
but
timer there to tell you, so again, skill is an
you better be able to scale that ability. It needs
So my
it for it
health
to
is
be
okay, so I'm
good.
gonna switch to my, maybe I'll get a speed reservoir buff. Grab that. Why not get a little CC in my life? Grab that. And then he's dead. Couldn't even handle. Oh, I see what's happening here. Well, the community does tend to hate the Rattels, so I was going to scorch them with the Fury of the Sun.
Hey, they know about that. Maybe don't have us fight them. Or make them have us... Just, no way, I'd like to have them as a pet, I guess, but no, Arachnoids should come first.
Pile looks new. I don't think we've shown this on the Devstream before.
Nope.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Cat City's looking great.
H is helium, eh?
Be very careful. They don't
You can't destroy them yet,
take
apparently.
all damage.
I think it changes your voice if you...
The Wisp power cast goes up. Don't eat the helium barrels.
Yeah, I will say, the only thing she has is her 4, which I guess does summon the sun, or the sun. But otherwise, she seems to be a mix of a buff frame and, like, I guess, just, yeah. She's basically a buff frame that also can press 4 to win occasionally.
I know, sorry. So in regards to just mission playstyles, you can use her 2 and 4 super effectively for damage on the move. You can get your reservoirs, build them up, and then for more mobile game types like defense, mobile defense, you'll be using your 1 and 3 to nuke basically. Well, nuke might be a strong word since we have the power of the sun, but to control points. So you can be on the move, you can be controlling points.
I actually forgot what her 3 does, quite honestly, because I've been
Oh, I
just...
don't want to hit this laser. So why don't we? There we go.
Hey!
You don't even need to dodge them because you can just go through them.
Yeah. I like it.
Hacks. Speed hack.
Nice
wall
try,
hacks,
level designers.
Wall hacks. Band. Count flag.
Let's go on the offensive.
Bye, shield osprey.
It's a bit of overkill, but
Oh, a bit overkill? I don't think so. So speaking of melee stuff, so I was swimming around with my sword
I'm
there.
kind of mesmerized.
yeah.
me
Alright.
too. I'm just like,
just play.
let's just
too.
play. It's really cool.
All right.
Pretty excited about this.
What were you gonna say about melee though?
What's going on?
Oh, right, it's the ring thing, the 3, right? That'll be useful for crowd control, but she's crowd control and buffs.
That's the answer.
That's pretty much it, which I was kind of hoping she wouldn't be,
A lot
but
of balls in the air.
I mean, I guess they convinced me enough. It's just her 4. She better. It just. I don't want another Revenant situation, honestly. Revenant's fine. He can keep his 4 because it's Edelon lasers, but I would rather have the ability to move around while doing my 4 instead of being stuck in it.
Powerhouse.
So I'll express that concern and see how people feel, but I mean, I like the idea of using the sun to your advantage. It's just, I don't want to be walking around like crazy
You backtrack?
and just pressing 4 to win. That's basically what that ability is.
Thanks, Nora.
Yeah, thanks, Nora. We totally need you talking right now. No, she's not.
I won't do it. My trickery. Why do we do another platinum prize?
Oh, sorry. We are all just mesmerized right
No,
now.
I got
We're
it.
sleeping.
Yeah, and she also has a unique bullet jump animation, and yeah, I like her design, and I guess her abilities could have potential.
You should do a prize though.
Yeah,
Prize.
yeah, platinum prize.
Yeah.
Sonic's Xbox type and Lujane, congrats, you won platinum.
No, wait.
Anyway,
Xbox type.
so yeah, overall Wisp seems good. I think she has potential, even though I really didn't want her to be a CC and buff frame because we already have enough of those in my
You can do it.
opinion.
With your...
You can do it.
But then again, I think every frame kind of has to have that, so probably shouldn't be complaining too much about that.
We'll make sure we hook you up.
I don't know, but I'm going to express concerns about the 4 because everything else
Oh,
seems
no.
fine.
Alid V. Okay. All right.
Oh.
All
Ooh,
right.
new venture.
Die. Okay.
Oh god.
Oh, they live. Or
So the elite crewmen
Oh
are
my
still going
God.
to be here?
There's a few things in here.
there's a few.
Oh.
Oh.
What was that?
I
Pre-processed?
don't know,
Lag
but I
spike.
do
Not
not
that
like
guy.
what I'm seeing.
Not that guy.
I do not like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, there's some...
I don't want the Retels.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like it. I don't like it.
I don't like it.
He's too yucky. He's too
don't like
yucky.
them.
Get away from him.
How do you want me to destroy him with the sun?
I don't know. Run away.
No,
You'll
nice.
go right through the middle.
Wisp isn't a coward, come on. But yeah, they're barely using her 3, which is
How
weird
will
to
we take him
me.
down?
Did you forget about the 3?
Oh,
Like, use the 3, man. Like, I think it has potential if you set it up right, but then again, you have to set it up. Because I don't know what her 3 does. I mean, other than going around here, it's basically Volt's discharge, except it's up for debate on whether or not it actually scales. If it doesn't scale, then it's not going to be very useful. So,
Needs more volume lights.
I know, not enough.
Little. Sometimes, a little much.
that one person asking about Lenaro, they forgot about it. It's not worth trying to ask, because they're never. I don't think they're ever going to touch on it again.
That was great.
Okay.
At least in my
all right.
opinion.
Who's this? What's this guy all about?
Are
Oh,
you,
there he goes. Yeah, watch the drone.
Yep.
Oh God.
Are you in God mode or?
Yes, I am.
Oh, okay.
Cheater.
Well,
Cheater.
Oh.
Oh, script error.
Oh, that's okay. So that's what a script error is. I see.
We're good.
I never know what they're about, but it turns out they just sometimes.
Kill everything though. This is an exterminate mission. We have no
Yeah,
choice.
what are you at right now?
Almost done. We're gonna do a full mission on a Devstream. This is a rare,
Yeah.
rare occurrence.
Very rare
Is there a guy
occurrance.
This guy.
Because I think today's focus was Wisp.
Ew!
Oh, that's your medic ball. But what is that? Oh my god.
is it so
Yuck.
Ew!
Yeah, ew, his rights. Yeah, burn it with fire.
Operator has to go see it.
That operator customization.
What did you
is so much
do?
worse
What did
than
you
seeing
do to your
Again,
operator?
please.
That is just.
No.
I want to see why you hate the
I think that was child
Don't
abuse that we
never
just
do
saw
that.
there.
Jeff!
Please screen cap that. I want to.
Oh my god.
Purple
That
and
poor
orange
thing.
ombre. Like, I mean, I don't even.
That poor kid got picked on for sure.
Yeah. Like, what is happening?
Stop it. Okay, I'm taking my rage out with the portal of the sun.
All right, sounds good.
That's what our eyes are going to need after seeing that.
The rage of the sun.
The rage of the sun.
Burn out our eyes.
All right, I think we're almost done. We have 15. It's just
15.
over. Oh, flying, eh?
This is how Oxium Ospreys feel. They just
I
don't.
want the loot.
Yeah, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, how am I supposed to do this? A parkour puzzle, methinks.
Or so teleporting.
You have 11 health, so it's like all blurry. And
Oh,
weird now.
I can solve that.
Oh, yeah, that's some decent healing.
Regenerate. Okay.
Do it the proper way. Do it the proper way.
Yeah, yeah.
Crossbar?
Uh,
You want me to do the
Some
wall
visual-
hops? I don't have my bunny ears on though, Jeff. There we go.
Good job, you
Okay.
park Howard.
Keep
Nice
going.
work. I probably said that wrong, and I'm sorry if I did, but
I
yeah.
think you could use your.
My power? You think I can actually time that to land?
The park hour isn't too challenging, but at least it makes the map more interesting.
I don't know. I mean, it's worth a try.
I think it's worth a shot.
Nope.
And now people just want to move on. Also, Rebecca, come on,
It's a good
please.
attempt.
If you do it, we'll give a platinum prize away.
Oh!
And you did it.
Okay.
No,
that was
good.
pretty
Yeah,
cool. That was
yeah.
styling. I liked it.
I can do it.
That was nice.
Bam.
Nice.
This is totally where Luke falls after fighting Darth Vader. This is just common
All
knowledge.
right, let's take a look. We're almost done. We have 11 enemies left. Okay, hold on. Stuns them on teleporting.
Oh, it does.
Yes,
Cool.
so that's another
That's
thing that
kind of a big thing you forgot.
I know, another thing I forgot to mention, but if you see the enemy reactions when I get close, it blinds them. So when you use that as a teleport, radial.
Oh, okay, it also stuns enemies. I think that's pretty good. At least you're not going to immediately be shot at if you use it. Or once you finish using it.
The Loki rework.
Yeah,
I
it's
know.
Yeah, rip Loki.
Hey, we took this old ability, made it better, and put it on a new Warframe, and made it awesome, and took all the parts, and then fuck the old Warframe. We gotta start
Wow,
again.
yeah, that's pretty much how Warframes work in a nutshell.
What the hell? All right.
Also,
we did it, Gatsby.
swear words
See ya.
on stream.
You didn't get the caches though.
I did not. Do you want me to go on a little cash hunt?
No, please don't.
Just go in my wallet for that.
They're not usually worth it anyway, I'm just being honest.
What?
To me, that's the closest we're going to get to her being a ghost, that too right there.
It happens.
Which I guess kind of works.
Right. Away we go. That's probably gonna.
Congratulations,
Yep. Definitely.
Temporary stuff, you
Yep.
can't see that stuff.
All right. So we are. Any thoughts?
I don't know,
Attempt
she's
to
looking great.
access no. Oh.
I mean, fix her 4 maybe, don't make it another press 4 to win. Otherwise, she looks good.
That took too long. Wisp is awesome. She needs all the time in the world to be showcased.
I'll
So
express my
art,
concerns again
animation,
after the
sound,
stream
all coming
ends.
together, effects. The
Yeah, they're
design.
killing it. Team's killing it. Still a lot of work to do, but they seem confident.
Excellent. So she is planned to come out.
So it's a new movement set with every Warframe now, right?
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
precedent, right?
Yeah.
We're all about setting bad precedents for ourselves.
I can't wait till the first complaint when people are mad she doesn't float when they're melee,
Yeah.
because
Because it's not happening.
that's not happening.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, it's better
Warning
to confirm
shots.
it.
Permutations.
Yeah.
There are some design stuff still coming in for Wisp, some synergies with the active reservoir Wisps around you when you're using other powers. So I think there's going to be a little bit more of that coming, as far as I understand from conversations today.
Yeah, she needs to be a little more powerful.
More powerful. The sun is not quite enough. We're going to Alpha Centauri as well. Yeah.
Okay.
Multiple suns.
Sons.
Two
That's
suns.
the new passive.
Two suns.
2 cents.
Two suns,
Fix
exactly.
Volt's cloth.
So
Oh, finally,
When are we
Volcloth
gonna do
physics
that?
got mentioned.
Hydra Prime.
how does one get rid of this scenario?
You started over.
Started over.
All right. Reopen the game?
You know, yeah.
All right.
Get in the car, get out of the car.
You're doomed.
All right. Sounds good. All right, let's take some questions from our friends at home. We are dealing with, some usual trends in the forums for questions were about Vauban and Wukong, which we talked about at the beginning. Hydroid Prime trailer every time, Jeff. So just
Please get that trailer out, man.
Not even just, well, kind of. I think it's been so long, it kind of is
Yeah,
again.
how's it- yeah,
It is my problem again now.
it's your problem.
It's a recurring theme. They just
Vibrate
forget
you.
about they forgot about the Prime trailers.
And then we'll rerun hydroid, so you have to do it again.
Yeah.
No more puddle.
Exactly. So KX Zyle asks, you recently tweaked pet loyalty and integrity to make them optional stat bonuses and mentioned that it's the start of a series of incoming optimizations for the pet stasis system. Could you elaborate on what this work will entail?
It's kind of big. It's because it's about the rework to the Arsenal screen. So if Pablo was here, he could go into in depth about how we're reworking that screen. But essentially, we're going to go to pet slots like your sentinels and everything.
Right.
So we're going to do away with stasis
Entirely.
Thank
so
you.
Stasis slots will no longer exist, or there just won't be a stasis system.
There will no longer
Or-
be a stasis system.
Or wait,
So it's just
is that good?
interchangeable. So
Trying
I
to
have
think.
30 pets in stasis.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna
yeah,
use some
no
cool
more
stuff you
stasis.
do.
Okay, yeah. I was thinking, yeah, that's a good thing. What am I thinking?
Still in development.
What can you talk about? That's the point of these stream shows.
Oh right, we talk
We
about
make
things
promises
that are
we
not-
don't keep.
Yeah, no, I can't make any promises yet.
Yes,
You've learned.
in typical DE fashion.
Excellent. All right, so BV
I'm just
Psychic
kidding.
wants to know what update changes towards Melee Phase 2 from feedback on Phase 1? So what's...
I gave just a really good answer to that 20 minutes ago. To them.
Yeah, you did. You
I
said
said I didn't know.
you didn't know. Proud of you.
There's a bunch of stuff kind of in the works. Joe was working on rage mode. There's a juggling system that we're experimenting with. I feel like I'm forgetting a lot of stuff. Though. There's some finisher systems
Yeah.
that we're tweaking as well.
Melee specific enemies
Yep.
are on that list as
So
well.
on.
Sorry, I've seen a lot of comments in chats, just what happened to my slots. So you're still going to need slots. You just won't need stasis slots. Sorry to interrupt.
Yep.
Sorry,
That's
it's
okay.
important.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
things are-
No more stasis slots.
Gotcha.
So, but I can't remember. I don't want to speak for Joe because I don't know what he was on last. Unless he's working on it.
Totally fair. One thing that we've been, we have Atlas Deluxe coming next week, we think. We just showed Nyx, and Surprise Deluxe skin has entered the
Yeah.
pipeline.
This is really cool.
So why don't we talk a little bit about what...
This was Arson.
Surprise Deluxe.
He's a
Wait, for who?
community artist. Well, I don't even know how much community art he's done. He did a design for a Grenier soldier that kind of caught a lot of buzz. And it was even going around the studio. And then Lucas said, "Have you seen this?" And I said, "Yeah, I love it." And then he reached out to Arson. And he
Yeah,
did-
Sever Deluxe has been forgotten about. Wait, what is that?
So this is just total visceral, sort of famished vampire look almost? Like
Wait, that's Garuda? Is that supposed to be Garuda?
Another Rebecca frame.
No,
Vampire out of that.
it's famished.
There's
it's
no vampire.
It's for Garuda.
No vampire.
Garuda
It
before
has bloody
Zephyr.
claws,
Nice
it's
job,
famished.
guys.
That she's regal.
Yeah.
She's maybe you
You got a
didn't.
vampire thing going on, don't you?
I don't. It's just the vibe I
You
got.
do, but you do.
That is freaky.
It's a bit gothic.
It's very
is.
I will,
gothic.
I will,
It
gi-
is.
I will give her that.
Yeah, and if you actually check out
But Zephyr has just been forgotten about.
Highly recommended.
that is incredible,
Jeez.
and it is very gothic as well.
Yes.
Okay.
Devstream
He even
confirmed.
has like his default style is kind of has a bit of a sentient feel to it as well. So it's
A lot of sentient
Yes.
stuff lately.
It's incredible. So totally like out of left field Garuda Deluxe.
Yeah.
So pretty
Yeah.
awesome.
yep. And it's always cool to work with people.
Yeah, what about Zephyr, though? People have just... Come on, guys.
Yes. So this is no ETA, of course. This is just showing you guys some concept work. And
There's a
Because-
back, isn't there?
Garuda before Zephyr.
I didn't receive that.
Did I not give it to you?
You did not.
Because the back was really cool as well.
Are you?
It was actually really vampire-y, so
Yeah,
It
yeah.
had fangs and
The band.
it just
Blood.
basically.
blood
Back kinda-
fetishes.
I'll send it to you, Dean. If I can
Oh dear.
track it.
You sent me a single file,
Oh
Jeffrey.
god, I must be doing something. I'm getting bombed on Slack too.
Uh oh. Are people mad at you?
Jeff, you have something in your teeth.
I have a question from Aurora 3500 who wants to know what the third orb mother fight will be like. Will it be another heist or will it be linked to the exploiter? What's going
Well,
on with their
it's the
third?
one in the lake.
They wouldn't
I
believe it.
have a half a page document written for the third or mother.
Any like?
It's I want to take the heist idea.
Oh,
and
Lucas,
ex-
correct me that Arson reached out to Lucas.
Ah.
He's very. Yeah, he just, I don't know. He was panicking.
Yeah, no, no, other way around. It's I want to mix the kind of the two. I want to make it both.
All right.
Yeah, I still think the heist thing has merit, and I think we can take the good parts of Exploiter and the good parts of the heist and kind of mush them together and create something pretty rad to finish off the orbs.
Awesome.
So that's kind of the plan.
All right.
Excellent.
So
So the third orb will be coming one day. Very
Yeah.
safe advertisement.
that's very safe.
Excellent. Oh,
is.
what?
Sign down.
Oh, there we are.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Good grief.
Can't believe how fucking vampire that is.
Scott!
That's all I see now.
Sounds like Trailer Park Boy. He said that.
Yeah, can't believe how I fucking vampire is here right now. Damn.
Glenn and them.
All right, Bubbles, settle down.
Excellent. Are those, so would that be a deluxe? What?
Oh my god.
With the speed?
Oh, yeah, people are commenting on the exterior.
Stop, Chad. Oh no. Chad, no. No, Chad, stop.
Typical D fashion. They make another meme.
Chad, no. Stop.
Oh, child.
Stop. No. No, stop.
You have made a terrible mistake, Rebecca, haven't you?
You can't.
I mean, it looks good, but whatever. I mean, it's cool. What about Zephyr?
Oh god. Are those going to be deluxe skin for fan melee weapons?
Yes.
Excellent.
What about Zephyr, though?
Chad, no. No.
I mean, most people seem to care about saying stick instead of asking about Zephyr.
So this is a bit of a tricky question from War Dragon Slayer. Where,
no.
will
Tricky
there be a cinematic quest for Wisp's release?
I'm assuming the answer is
The
no.
answer is no, but I think
answer is
that,
Of course.
that escalates
Yep.
into the bigger
I
question
knew it.
is the past couple frame releases have not had a lore aspect to them, which I think a large majority of our player base are wondering, why not? What did we have to do to achieve the lore pairing with frame releases, and when will we get back to that? Will we get back to that? So on and so forth. So that's why it's a tricky question.
We talked about this a couple streams ago, I think. Because this,
What'd we say?
No, we
Copy
like
paste.
yeah. I think it was pairing them together is obviously makes the undertaking of releasing a new frame much larger.
Yes.
And harder, and really slowed down the pace of releasing that content. And we were looking at other ways to deliver that lore. I don't think we've settled on exactly how that's going to come, but we do want to still bring the lore, but maybe not with the same investment that's required for a full-blown cinematic quest.
Okay.
Well, we already talked about
Yeah.
2020 being the year we bring the lore, right?
2020 is the year we're bringing Lars, not 2019.
Yeah, and that's 2019.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is your quality.
We want it, we want it, and we have talked about a lighter way that we'll probably attempt very soon.
All right.
We've got a lot of stuff we're working on as well. There's no lack of content that we are developing for you guys. There's a lot of great stuff coming.
And hopefully we can backfill once we've settled on the way to deliver that.
A bit of a lighter way to do it. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. Let's do another prize then. Pretty fair answer, I would say.
Pretty fair answer.
Pretty fair?
Yep.
Yeah,
I like that.
We want it to. Yeah. Lower point 1.99999.
That's how we operate. All right, let's do is this our last plat prize? And then we got to do Equinox Prime giveaway, which launched this week on all platforms. Yay, Equinox
yes.
Prime!
Yes.
Actually, let's,
I spend 4,444. And Dr. Zin, good job.
Supported us
You got
Yes.
platinum.
by getting Prime.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prime Access release cycle is what keeps Warframe free. So
Your support has made it all possible. So
that's
thank you.
true. And IceBen444, thanks for watching. You've won 1,000 platinum. And Dr_Zim, thank you for watching as well on Mixer, because you've also won 1,000 platinum. You just got to message us and say, hey, my name's so-and-so on this platform, and we can hook you up after the show. All right. So one thing that we just released on PC is air casting. So,
Oh, God, is this the Rhino?
well, it's not anything.
Or
It's
Jordan? No, it just
So I think they're just going to
Yeah,
show some
that
stuff, and that'll be the end of their
conversation
dev stream.
extremely.
At least with stuff we've already seen.
And then he went so far as to
He
do an
did.
itemized list of here's how this is different.
You stupid jackasses. You just read my post.
Just read my
Make a
post.
He
decision.
definitely tolerated us on that.
Yeah. Praise Jordan. So air casting. This shipped yesterday on PC. This is something that, so essentially for ever, there's been some powers that simply are restricted from casting in air.
It's mostly older frames, I think, because it was kind of an older concept. From
And yes, I saw the toggle railjack mode thing in the
ground.
Yep.
menu there, but it's not really significant to me as of yet. But anyway,
Like Vauban, I guess this is like
Yeah.
Yeah.
something that is old that went by the wayside as the game evolved.
Right.
So it was good that it got brought up, and it was pretty easily fixed. And I think for the frames that required like
My, oh
ramp
my.
which you want to have that kind of contact to the ground for it to visually make sense. I
Right.
think we added a thing that feels.
Yeah, the animation looks kind of weird, I do admit, unless you use natural
so
talent.
is the plan, I think we pretty much wholesale either took away the restrictions, so Fraternity's Link, or we,
So for the ones that, like, God, why does his name escape me? Oberon's cast.
Hallowed Ground.
Yeah, it feels like you should be in contact with the ground to cast that. Same with Rhino Stomp, right?
Yeah.
So for those ones, we put in the Stomp cast or the slam casting. So, and everything else, we just kind of just remove the restriction because it didn't make sense anymore. For a game where we require you to parkour and bullet jump at 200 miles an hour,
Yeah, definitely.
it really didn't make sense to have that anymore.
Right. Well, that's
I
all.
saw someone in chat say Red Dead frame.
Oh, right now. Excellent, excellent. We had actually a couple questions about K-driving as well. This is like the quintessential fun versus function argument, I think, right now in Warframe, because K-driving, it has a progression
There
system.
was an actual argument too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty intense.
Argument.
It's
Oh,
Glenn.
right. Because one of the more popular questions in the forum thread is always, are you going to change K-drives to be as fast as Arcwing? Because, fundamentally, if you have your it's all on and you need to get from point A to point
I'm
B,
just gonna nerf the shit out of this.
Just
Nothing
spam.
faster than this.
I swear, if you
Yes.
if you nerf that, everyone's gonna go ballistic.
Because this is going.
No, is that a beer? He doesn't mean it.
doesn't mean it.
100% mean this.
No.
He's
Quote
kidding.
me when I
Yeah.
remove this because.
Oh, I think I broke something. Sorry, guys. Sorry,
Yeah.
Dev Build.
Yep. Sorry.
Rip Dev build.
You already nerfed it.
Boom.
There you
Yeah.
go.
With the
Yeah,
power of the
it
mind.
crashed the game.
Done. Right. No chat
Can we do details?
details. Yes, let's take a look. Take a look at that crash. We'll take a look at that after. But it is almost 3 o'clock now, so I just did want to ask about, are we going to speed up K drives, or is it going to always just be?
We're gonna end on that low note.
No, we're not ending on a low note.
Nerf it all.
Because I have no use for K drives right now.
So he's gonna
Or haven't allow it so we can fly in the air, maybe, or something.
Quest very soon.
Fear not.
Guess you can
It's
only
always
kind of
up to
do.
the player to decide what is fun over function. If you want the it's all pace, that's your choice to do that. If you want to,
Until Scott says otherwise.
Until-
No,
Scott
but
says-
the problem is if you like coppering back in the day,
Yeah.
if it was very limited to a very limited piece of gear
Yeah.
that added that ability.
Yeah.
So basically, we're telling players now, if you want that speed,
Yeah.
you must take this Arcwing.
Right.
And I think that's game breaking, and I think that removes choice from the game, and I think
Interesting.
that
Yeah.
shouldn't be the only be all end all that we say. Like, if you want movement speed that we're requiring in the game, you have to take this Arcwing. I think that's terrible. So eventually, that's going away.
Eventually.
Steve.
Yeah.
Let's do a flat price.
Who wants Equinox Prime? Cheer.
Yeah,
Cheer
Scott
in chat
actually has
if
a
you
good
want
point.
Equinox
Thank
Prime.
you.
Remember,
Finally.
If players like transparency, so if you want to be on the inside of our arguments, this
He has
is
a really
how
good point.
Well, we haven't had this conversation with the dev team yet.
Yeah. So
And of which Scott is a member. He's a card-holding member. I think some of the problems are
Dark of Night,
it's so
Glassy Harmony
required
65,
to be
good
an open
job.
World with only one exit point. And so I think that if we were going to do that, or when we were going to do that, I think we also need to solve some of the problems of getting a bounty and having to traverse with nothing to do for long periods of
Yeah.
time.
Sure.
And so other games, I think we'd have to pair some limitations with some more flexibility.
yeah, this is
When we did Valis, our original design was you'd be able to merge at different points.
right.
And we never accomplished that goal. So there you go. There's mom and dad's view on Itzel. Mom
right.
loves you.
Please don't nerf the
but it's
Itzel.
just
That's all I
beautiful. You
ask.
can do no wrong.
Never nerf
Dark of
it.
Night has one Equinox Prime on Twitch. Glassy Harmony 65 on Mixer. You got to message us and we'll look you up. But back to
thought it
this.
was Gassy
We're not changing
We know
anything right.
Lunaro is broken, and
Oh, now they're
we'll be
aware of it.
doing 150 Lunaro missions to get Wisp.
Yep.
So we will be fixing Lunaro.
That's
shortly.
very
Very
funny,
soon.
Steve.
But
Very
to be
funny.
serious, we know there's a few bugs in there that are getting fixed. I see someone in chat who thank you for playing it. There are 10 of us, and
10 people who play Lenaro.
I've been reading chat. So
All right, so chat is saying rest in peace. It's all right. That is not the takeaway right now. It's you are like a wrecking.
Kind of seems like the
Beer.
True, it's
The beer was a. No, I know.
Blame
you
the
don't
beer.
disagree with me.
PBR is the other one is PBR conversions. We had what did we have? We had about 1,000 materials that hadn't been
with
converted,
graphics.
and We've obsession with graphic.
I would say it's
And
all
we've now
one
accelerated radically.
is my-
We've done about 500 in the last month. So
of the PBR
Of the
conversions.
PBR
That's right.
conversions.
There are some more to be done for some of
So
the
our goal
cosmetics.
is to finish them this
Yeah, I
year.
remember when they first came in that list, it was like, we have 1,500 to convert.
Yeah.
Like, ah.
And we were converting 2 a week or
Yeah.
something. It was
I
like,
was like,
okay,
holy
predicted
shit.
end date 2040.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all died for you, Ruben. There you go. That's going to be the meme now. But no, that's not the case. We will be.
Yeah, sorry, my phone's
going
going
over
off.
Conversations
But
that we have
anyway.
internally about this.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, right.
Anime.
This is fan art that.
Well,
bought.
I mean, it has an anime-esque
My
style.
cash dollars. This is
Yes.
for fans by fans stuff. So
Hi,
I got it
Garuda.
framed. So that's my frame. But the art is player-made art. They get a share of the purchase. So it's basically like Tennogen for art. So if you bought a for fans by fans T-shirt or
How many did Pablo buy?
So you buy it in art
The
form?
whole thing.
yeah, there's art versions.
Yeah. Pablo bought the whole
Supported by
thing.
Pablo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have to get the
You buy the
artist.
art.
I have to get the artist
Not
name
a
for the.
t-shirt guy, but I'm an art guy.
This is pretty awesome. Megan sent me the name of the artiste. It is by a bird deer. So this is a bird deer's Garuda. It's incredible.
great.
It's a lot bigger than I imagined, but I was very excited. And Steve, you've used it to cover yourself. Are you crying behind there? Because
I'm keeping it.
Oh, you're not keeping it.
Ah, okay.
It's awesome.
But I guess is that the end of the stream?
So we did our prizes. We talked about Wisp. We talked about some deluxe skins that are coming. We asked some questions. Talked about Bobon.
Yes. Sheldon is such a daddy.
Fire emoji.
Oh, okay.
Was that my mom?
Clearly, Rebecca's mom's watching.
Is she actually
Anyway,
though?
thank you so much
Hi,
for
Rebecca's
tuning
mom.
in to
I'm sweating
our stream. On PC, if you played the Plains of Eidolon Remastered, thank you so much. That launched yesterday. The team at DE put their heart and soul into that mainline update that launched, and the console team is doing the same to get it to our console platform soon.
We are getting it to console much sooner than we usually do. Yep.
They are all
It's in
over it.
test. They're all over it.
Yep.
And I think that you're just going to finish off the beer.
Y-
Cheers to everyone. Thank you,
Yes,
Sheldon,
cheers.
Jeff, Stephen Scott. Thanks, Dean, for
Thanks,
running the stream.
Rebecca.
Thanks for chat mods, and thanks to everyone at Digital Extremes who makes Warframe possible. We are, over 6 years in now, and it's still.
And we've got great stuff coming this year for you. We have Wisp, who looks amazing, and we have Gas City. We think hopefully that's not measured in months in terms of how far away it is.
Yeah.
Really weeks and amazing visuals.
And there's a brand new endless game mode
really
coming with it.
cool
Oh,
enemy
that's true,
types,
yeah.
new
With
game
an event.
modes,
Oh.
new
Yep,
with an
boss.
event. We have a
which
stick
is-
frame coming.
Stick frame.
We got a stick frame coming.
Stick frame.
Hey, Bill.
All right.
We're working hard for you guys and trying to earn all the great support that you've given us.
Have an awesome weekend, everyone.
Ah, yeah,
I
See you on
see.
the other side.
Okay. Bye. And I guess that's it. Oh yes, hi Rebecca. You got to do that at least once. So I guess overall, I guess it was a pretty good dev stream. I obviously had some mixed feelings on Wisp because I was hoping she wouldn't be a buff frame. She'd be like a possession frame where she actually possesses enemies, but she ended up being just that. And yet, despite that, I think they were able to convince me just enough. And the only concern I have really is her 4. Because it looks like another, oh, so you press the button and then you do a bunch of things. But then again, a bunch of other Warframes have this. So, but yeah, that's it. That's the end of the dev stream. So, yeah. Pretty good dev stream overall. And, I had some good moments. It was mostly about Wisp. But for the most part, I liked it. Some new stuff's coming. But yeah, that's it. And I'm going to wrap it up here. And, well, I'll be back in 2 weeks for the next dev stream. And we'll just have to see how chaotic that one's going to be. But for now, I'm going to go. So bye, guys. Yo Lord signing off.